Welcome to the Black Women Homesteading Channel. Plant your seeds, the rain will come. Join us as we explore Black excellence in homesteading across the diaspora. We're foraging and harvesting, nurturing the land and the sea. We're farming gifts on earth and energy high and low. With each one teaching one, building it our way, tasting our roots. We're mastering the ways of our ancestors. I am your host, Artist Reem Anjali, and author of The Green Book. So today I'd like to talk about urban gardening. What can you do in small spaces, especially if it's more of a patio or a balcony and you need to rely on containers? Depending on your situation, if you're an owner, such as having a condo, well, you'll have more rights. If you're renting, you more or less have to do whatever your management company says or your homeowners association. Many times they don't want anything that looks like clutter. It has to be neat, organized, and some really don't even want to see anything other than patio furniture or a few plants. So you have boxes, crates, you name it. If it can hold soil and it's not toxic, it's a container. Milk jugs, whatever you can use that's aesthetically pleasing, depending on your situation, is open, is fair game. I prefer to use totes. I'll just line your thicker totes with cardboard and wood chips. But I've also used fabric tote. You may want to go vertical in how you plant. And once again, that depends on your association. Some may allow you to have window flower pots, windowsill pots. Some may not. Some may allow you to trellis, some may not. So you have to check with your association or management company. And if you're a homeowner, I say go for it. Do all of the above. If you have a patio rail, utilize that space. Walls, utilize that space. You want to get as much as edible, compatible foods in one spot as possible without it being too cramped, and you still want to be able to move around and enjoy the space. You'll also need to take into consideration the sun. A south facing patio is typically the best for gardening because it receives the most sunlight throughout the day, which is ideal for most vegetables, herbs, and flowering plants. South facing is great for vegetables, fruiting plants like tomatoes, peppers, and strawberries. West facing is good for afternoon sun, but it can be very hot, especially in the summer. So heat tolerant plants like succulents, peppers, and lavender do well. East facing is great for plants that prefer morning sun and some shade in the afternoon, like leafy green ferns and herbs. North facing, that's your least sunlight, making it suitable for shade loving plants like ferns and hostas and some herbs like mint and parsley. So we have tomatoes, pomegranate, onions and marigold, flower, poppies and other flowers. Some edible flowers in there too. These are the potato bins. rosemary, cilantro, basil, marigold with peppers, Concord grapes, dwarf nectarine tree, and asparagus. Another dwarf nectarine tree. There are greens in that bin. And then in the back, I think those are peppers. Those are peppers. The cilantro tastes so good.